Hi, Osiris.
Guardian, you venture into Sandaresh's domain once again. But now, I have a word of caution. I know how Saint felt when the conductor called to him. I recognize it from when Savathun had her hold over me. Thoughts that are not your own. Flashes of another consciousness encroaching on yours. And soon, rattling against the bars of your own mind. Even as you try to ask forgiveness for what you have been made to do. I feel it again. The conductor grows more dangerous each passing moment. We cannot know the extent of the Echo's power until we see it for ourselves. I know it will not end with the Vex or with Saint. It will end with us all. Go, Guardian. We must finish this before we too are compelled.
Can any of you tell me we'll make it out? Are we doing more than walking in circles till something picks us off? I'm all that's left of the top 118. I've had enough. I'm staying in variation beta with the bismuth world. .59 Chioma, calling any other Ishtar orphans from variation gamma of the pink sky world. I'm here with .33 Shim and 2 Chiomas. .27 and one who isn't sharing a number. If you're looking for a place, we've got one. We'll figure this thing out together.
It yields nothing.
Sandaresh has brought Cabal under the Echo's power. Her mastery is growing. This
Whoa.
will be our only chance to end the threat and secure the Echo.
She's controlling Cabal now? That is wicked.
Wait, I don't... This is her. Chioma Essie. From our own past. Here. Dead.
Wait, what?
She's been thrown away too. Does Maya know what she's done?
Fidelity test. When did you first tell me you loved me?
I wish I could remember a time I loved you.
Wait, where?
Elaborate.
I watched the woman I loved whittle herself away. Compromise by compromise. And I stood by you in each atrocity. Now all I see in front of me is a monster. Not my sunrise.
I'm trying to save you. You're not my Chioma. If you were her, you would understand. Degassi.
I am her. What I am not is your personal delusion.
You're like all the others. Scared and shallow-minded. Degassing exomind. Emotional fidelity test failed.
She found her Chioma and discarded her like all the rest.
Yep,
That was
I knew
my
it.
fear. Maya knows what she's become. There is no version of her wife who would accept her as she is now.
Yep.
Wide frequency. Wide as it goes. This is .87.
Oh, look at that!
Looking for .50 Essie. We were so brave setting out. I thought I was ready to face grief. I wasn't ready to become a widow this many times over.
You did this to yourself.
I am not giving up until we find you. Hold tight. Stay safe. You're my life.
Like, you did this to yourself. Like, there's no one to blame but yourself for this. Like... Ah. Oofed. He got oofed, bro. Oh, hi. Who are you? There we go. Whoa.
Guardian, you will have to confront her again. This will end. Saint, you have the coordinates.
I am here, Osiris. I am ready.
Is that a wise course of action, Osiris?
Sundaresh, you are obsessed. Can't you see that? You already found your Chioma.
You've destroyed my work. And now you're coming for me. So be it.
Guardian, I will stand with you. I know who I am. She won't command me again.
Maya will never listen to us.
We have to try.
There is no walking back from what she's done to Chioma Essie.
We must give her a choice. She can still surrender.
I agree,
I'll
Saint.
be by your side when she doesn't.
I agree, Saint. We got this. I believe we can peacefully talk her down because... Oof.
Die to find the Chioma you call yours. Even then, you cast her aside.
You think that facsimile, that copy, was my Chioma, with fear behind her eyes? No, not mine.
Splitting hairs to justify murder? You sound like...
Yes,
Clover.
I said this.
An emotional assessment. Life is prototypes and iterations. Each past you relative to you now. I command you.
Not this time.
I can only make you look. Perhaps, in time, you will see.
She's still alive.
Escape.
Yep.
The Echo Wither.
I'm gonna assume that she's not gonna come back up for a while. I believe that we're gonna come back with Asher and like all the other like Vex theme stuff. I feel like there's gonna be like a whole like another storyline we have to do with her. Because I don't think they wanted to really end her, like, end Maya as soon as they brought her on. So she's definitely gonna reoccur from time to time.
Guardian, I hope the helm isn't too crowded. A broad audience would make this difficult.
Uh-oh.
I miss Cade every day of my
Oh.
life. I thought I'd moved on. I was wrong. I can't forget my friend, my teammate, my favorite jerk. Death cuts a wound in the living. Scabs over, but anything can tear it open again. We all bear this wound eventually. The Maya Sundaresh who became the conductor couldn't accept that. She wanted her wife back, no matter how much she hurt Chioma doing it. Her actions were dangerous. Beyond that, they were cruel to the woman she loved. There's nothing I want more than to speak with Cade again. The Pale Heart gave us a second chance. It wasn't enough. The burden of the living is that life continues, despite our grief. Despite those who don't continue with us. It troubled Osiris to see his drive reflected in Maya. I see myself in her grief. I see Zavala. And yet it's not grief we condemn, but her actions. I always find I learn best by teaching.
That is a very good message, though. Don't, like, it's not the grief that is being condemned, it's her actions because of said grief. Like, the grief itself is very much real, very much true, and it's not something that we should take lightly. But the way she is coping with it, the way she is attempting to, you know, to fix her grief is the problem. Like, we can't blame her for the grief.